Hello everyone, today we have Ford Fiesta and I'm gonna show how to remove the airbag plus the steering wheel also. First things first, we need to remove the battery and leave it for like 10 minutes so the airbag, when we take it out, doesn't pop out in our face. Disconnect the positive and the negative terminal. So once the battery is disconnected, you go around the steering and you see a little small dots over here where you need to push in your screwdriver and try to disattach the airbag on the both sides. Screwdriver should be flat-headed and relatively small for there to go in. So as you can see, this is moving. We need to, there's a clip, metallic, that I'm gonna show later, and try to disattach it. This is how it should look when you got the clip. Space. Oh, some sticker fell off. But now we have to remove the wirings. What to mention, you should be careful with the airbag, not to damage it, throw it around and stuff like that. Treat it like a bomb, you know. It can explode if you gonna throw it around and just reassemble later. You know, some mechanics can go wrong and it can explode. So treat it carefully. When I pick it with screwdriver, I do these holes in the wheel. At this side you can see I broke the steering wheel. At this side I made a little hole. So what happens when you stick the screwdriver in? When you stick it in, and for the airbag there are these metallic clips. So basically when you put it in and it just goes there, it attaches to here and presses this down, so it comes off of this. Just basically metallic clip holding the wheel on the both sides. So these holes for me ain't so bad because I'm gonna change the steering wheel. Also, if you don't wanna make these holes, you can remove this upper plastic, this lower plastic, and get your screwdriver from inside at these holes and not touching the wheel or making any holes. So to remove this steering wheel, you need to undo this 24mm bolt with 24mm socket and make sure this steering wheel angle sensor does not like dislocate its position. So what I like to do is press it on like steering wheel and just try unbolt this. Once you have unbolted it, don't mess up the position of the steering wheel. Just take it out gently. There is some small edge to see where the steering was located. Now we put in the new one in the same position, attach steering wheel angle sensor, and we need to remove the bolt from the previous steering to add the mass. Bolt that holds the steering in place. Make sure you secure it tightly. So this little bolt was T20. So for the last part you need to place back the airbag by attaching these two masses. This one was for this part and this one was at the airbag, this one, and this in the middle. So I'm just gonna do that. Once that has been done, you check that everything is like secured tightly, nothing's loose, it's at its places, so you don't need to reassemble the airbag again. And now just slide it back in, check again. It's better 10 times to check than do the job again. Everything seems fine. And now just put this in. You hear 2 clicks, one this side, one this side. Now it's back on. Secure it tightly. Check if everything works. It works. No faults. No faults. The radio works. Everything works. Good job.